Well, this morning we will take a special look at the man, Vishai Shrivadhara, a man who made a difference at Leicester City and tragically died in a helicopter crash on Saturday. Now, Vishai, of course, meaning a light of progressive glory, was born on the 5th of June, 1958. A Thai billionaire businessman and the founder, owner and chairman of King Power Duty Free, an operator of duty-free shops. In December 2009, King Power received the royal warrant from the King of Thailand in a ceremony attended by Arakskrok. Now worth an estimated 3.8 billion, Vishai, Leicester City Football Club. He bought Leicester City Football Club in 2010 for £38 million. Cleared their debt and saw the club win promotion to the top flight. Now, they then beat odds of 5,000 to 1 to claim the Premier League title in 2015-2016 season in one of the greatest sporting stories of all time. But the fourth richest man in Thailand was notoriously private and very rarely gave interviews. In 2016, he was conferred the honorary degree of a Doctor of Laws by the University of Leicester City. Now, after his passing, thousands of the club's supporters were also at the stadium to pay respect to the 60-year-old Thai businessman, with many laying shirts, flowers and scarves to create a vast shrine. Vishai bought Leicester, of course, in 2010, and under his ownership, the club secured several promotions, and of course, stunning the world with that win in 2016. A team investigating the helicopter crash has recovered the aircraft's digital flight data recorder. Fisher's wife and son, and also squad members from Leicester City's title-winning 2015-2016 team, including Danish goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel and former England striker Jamie Vardy, led the team out of the ground to observe the mass tributes laid out by the club's supporters. Football fans in Thailand are also sad over the death of Vishai. Some praised him for bringing prosperity to their community in Thailand, while others are proud of his achievements on the global stage. Now, of course, to talk more on this is Calvin Onwuka. Of course, he's in the UK. We will have a better insight on what is going on there. Now, Calvin, the way it's looking, it's a great loss to Leicester City. You were on Premier League TV a couple of months before they won the league. Now, what are the thoughts of the people in Leicester?
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me. I think sometimes you can't even find the right words to use to describe this kind of tragedy. I remember on Saturday, I just finished watching the Leicester game, and I switched channels to watch something else, and I think I probably put off TV. So the next thing I saw on Twitter that something had happened. That was when I flipped back to the TV to check, and I saw that the plane had crashed, the helicopter had crashed. As soon as that happened, I fear the worst, to be honest with you. I fear that this could be exactly what it turned out to be. And it has been like that. Leicester, I don't think this modern Leicester City Football Club would have been what they are now without this this chairman, Vishai, who unfortunately has died in this crash. I remember when he bought Leicester back in 2010. You see, that was at the period when a lot of foreign owners were coming into the club in England, coming into clubs in England, and all they were getting, which is very funny. Most of those clubs, or most of those chairmen, were targeting teams in the Premier League only. But this man went to a League One side. A League One side. He didn't even go to a Championship side. He went to a League One side, and he bought Leicester while they were in League One. And from that League One, they went up to the Championship, and they won the title in the Championship. And then they come up to the Premier League. He built a new stadium. Leicester were in one decrepit old stadium on Filbert Street. That's what it was called. It was on Filbert Street. And then they moved from that. They moved on to the King Power Stadium, where they stayed, avoided relegation in their first season back, and then won the Premier League at the time when nobody expected that to happen.
Calvin, walk us through the implication of this to a club like Leicester City. Yes, they've achieved, people did not expect them to achieve what they have achieved, but what is the implication? This man is a very, very serious businessman. Do you think this will affect the club, both financially and, of course, morally?
It will. I'm hoping that because it's a proper business concern, I'm hoping that the books are fine and everything is properly structured. But his presence and lack of it now will certainly affect the club. He would, because in terms of financial footing, they're very safe, they're very steady, and in the short term, I don't expect it to affect them. But in the long term, I would not. It will be impossible for the death of somebody like that not to affect them. His death would affect them in the long term. But who knows? Perhaps his son might take over.
All right.
And might just be like him. So hopefully Leicester will be fine.
All right, thank you very much, Calvin, for giving us your time this morning. We wish Leicester City all the best, and of course, we wish, the family, we hope that they will bear this loss, as effectively as they can. That's all we can take on sports this morning. Azizat and Nifemi, of course, are still with you with the newspaper reviews.